Hello, everybody. This is Georgiana and Meredith from Creativity for Kids. And today we are going to do some summer rock painting using our glow in the dark rock kit. So, Miss Meredith, take it away.
Yay, thank you, Georgiana. Thank you, Chanel. I'm so happy to be here with you and with all of our viewers today. So our glow in the dark rock painting kit is one of the most popular kits that we get to do with Michaels. So let's open it up and see what's inside and start creating together. Okay. And while I go through the components of this kit, I am going to mention that you will need some water and some paper towels if you are participating with us today. So you might want to go run out and get some water and some paper towels if you do plan on painting with us today. So we have our handy dandy instructions. We have our paints. And this is acrylic paint, but it has a special formula in it that makes the paint weatherproof. So we'll be using that on our racks, so you can put your racks outside. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 rocks in our kit. 2 different brushes. One is broad and one is fine. You get neon glow in the dark paint. And this stuff is really cool. It glows so well. So after we're done painting and we use some of this glow in the dark paint, maybe we can turn off the lights and see what it looks like when they glow. And then, of course, we have our cute little stickers, and these stickers actually go on the back of the rocks. So when you hide these like out in nature, someone can pick it up and they can see hashtag creativity for kids. So they can go online and add a picture of their rock or see other rocks that people have posted. So we'll put all of that aside. Now let's go ahead and get our surface ready for crafting. We always recommend putting down either like a placemat or paper towels or like newsprint or something to protect your table from any kind of spills when you're painting. So I'm putting down some paper towels. All right, now okay, so in our instructions, we mention that these are natural rocks. They're all different shapes and sizes. And since they are natural from nature, there might be a little bit of dust or dirt on them. So you can wash them off or just brush them off with a paper towel to get that dusty, dirty stuff off. Cover your work surface, have water and paper towels. And if you're worried about what you're wearing, maybe put on a smock or like play clothes. Okay. As mentioned, this paint is specially formulated so it does not wash off in water. So if it rains, the paint will stay on. Now, what we say, in order for your paints to be as vibrant as possible, we recommend painting your rocks with a layer of white first. So I've already done 1, 2, 3 of them. So I'm going to go ahead and paint these white as well, just so we start with a nice bright base. So all the colors that we use pop out. Now the only color that you don't really need to put white on first is if you're painting a rock black. So I am going to choose one of these rocks to paint black, and the other one I'll go ahead and prepare with white. So let's see. And while you're painting your rocks, you're going to want to kind of take note as to what shape they are. Because while you're painting, maybe you'll start thinking about what you want to paint on your rocks. So since we're using these beautiful neon paints, And then after those dry, we're going to use some glow in the dark paint. We have to come up with some cool summertime glowy, neon-y things to paint on our rocks. And sometimes the shape of the rock will definitely drive what you decide to paint on the rock. So for example, I have some examples up here. This rock was like an oval. So someone thought it would be really cool to make it look like corn on the cob. Or this rock here that we painted in one of our earlier classes, it was long and kind of ovular. So it was perfect for a landscape of the beach. So while you're painting, try and think of what your rocks look like so you can paint something special that fits onto the rock. Already, I have an idea of something that I would like to paint because I think it would be really cool. And I don't know if I've ever painted it before, but it definitely is summertimey. And this thing that I want to paint, it flies. And at night, it glows every now and then. And I'm wondering if any of my friends out there has a guess as to what I would like to paint just by the clues that I gave you. It flies and it lights up at night every now and then. Do any of my friends have a guess as to what it is that I'd like to paint? And Georgiana, if our friends don't know, maybe you would like to guess.
Well, I think we have a friend suggesting a whale.
Oh,
which I do
okay.
see the black rock. It could be like a orca
Oh,
whale.
yeah.
But we do have lightning bug, firefly.
Yeah. Good job, guys. Yes, that is exactly what I would like to paint is a lightning bug. So I'm going to use one of my smaller rocks for a lightning bug because lightning bugs are little. And I'm going to put the ones that I just painted up here so they can dry. So a lightning bug is, and thank you also for your suggestion of the whale. So I'll keep that in mind as well. I might need to look at a picture in order to get that one correct, but I'll keep that one in mind. Okay, so for a lightning bug, it's got a yellow behind that lights up. And the rest of it is like kind of like black or dark, its little body and antennas and stuff. So I'm going to paint that. I think I'll paint that on purple because I think it would really pop on purple. So although I already painted this rock white, I'm going to paint purple over top of it. Now with your paints, and I did this quickly because I'm used to painting rocks and sometimes I forget to tell you what I'm doing, but I am mixing the paint. And why you mix the paint is because sometimes when paint sits a little bit, it might separate, like the formula in the paint might separate from the paint. So you just want to mix it in and make sure it's a good consistency before you use it. So we'll put a layer of the purple on, and I am going to have to let that dry. So besides the whale, besides the orca, do we have any other suggestions for something summery that we want to paint on our rocks?
We have a suggestion of watermelon.
That's cute. All right, I love doing fruits and vegetables and foods that then you can put a cute little like face on, kind of like this. This is a paint palette, but with a cute face. I love it. So I love your suggestion of a watermelon, and we'll do that one. We'll do that one as well. So good thinking, my friend out there. And I think this would be a good shape for watermelon. So let's see, how would we do it? Now, if you want to plan out your design before you start painting, you can always take a pencil and you can draw out your design. And that might help you really visualize what that would look like. Well, thank you, Georgiana. I'll do that here. So let's see, would it be better this way or this way? See how it sits. I think this way. Okay, so a watermelon is kind of like a elongated U. Now you guys might not be able to see my pencil mark, but it's there. So there's the rind, and the rind is like green, and inside the watermelon it's kind of yellowy green. So we'll put that there. And then we're doing a watermelon slice. So we're just gonna connect the two sides just like that. So it goes whoop, straight across. And then inside here will be that pinky red color that watermelons are. And out here will be that greeny yellow color that the rind is. So go ahead and paint that. And of course, if you want a background color, you can go ahead and put that in right now. So I'm gonna do something different. I'm going to paint around where I drew my design. That way I don't have to wait for the paint to dry. I can just start painting all the different colors that I want to paint. So that is a benefit of planning out your design using the pencil. So you can, if you're not very patient and you don't want to wait, you can just kind of do like a paint by number and just paint in the areas with the colors that you want, like that. We're going to take it down around the edge of the rock a little bit, just because our rock is dimensional and people might see around the edge of it, especially if you're hiding it like out in nature or in your neighborhood, at a playground. Where else could you hide a rock, Georgiana?
Well, I did mine at my house in my flower bed.
Oh, I know, at the beach.
Beach, that's a good one.
So here's what it looks like so far. We're painting in the background. And now I don't actually have red, so I have pink. So I'm going to use the pink for my watermelon color. Neon.
Oh, Sandy said the library.
Oh, that's a great idea. Who doesn't love the library? The library is awesome. Also, these colors, they're super duper bright. And part of neon paint, just the nature of neon paint, sometimes it's a little bit transparent. Like you can kind of see through it a little bit. So for any of these neon colors, you might have to put 2 coats on. But this paint dries really pretty quickly. So I'll put like one coat on it right now. And by the time I'm done doing the next color, the pink will probably be almost all the way dry. So I can just put another coat on it then. And when I'm not using the paint colors, I close up the tops just so the paint doesn't dry out. And just in case I accidentally hit the paint with my hand or something, or the brush, I don't spill it all over the place. All right, so mixing colors. We don't have green, so I need to make green. And in order to make green, we're going to use our yellow and our blue and mix those together. And when you're mixing paints, you always start with the lighter of the two. You take a smudge of that, and then you can add in the darker color to it. And you just keep adding the darker color to the lighter color until you get the shade that you're looking for. And this green is really cool looking, so I think I'll just go with this green. I'll show you guys. So it's kind of like a neon green because we used the neon yellow and the blue. Okay. And I just used my paper towel to mix on, but you can mix on anything like a paper plate or a regular plate. But if you're using like a regular plate, I would highly recommend rinsing it off quickly so the paint doesn't dry on it. So something more disposable or something like a paint palette would actually be good for mixing your paint, or this paper towel. When you're mixing paint, you also want to try and mix enough for all of the things that you're going to be painting. That way you don't run out of paint. You don't run out of that color. All right, so far here is our very fun neon-y watermelon. And I was going to put another coat of pink on, but actually I think it's okay. So I'm going to use the fine tip brush and add a little face to it, to our watermelon. And then I'm going to add little seeds to make it look like an actual watermelon. So this is the fine tip brush. And in order to get it a little bit more fine, I'm actually going to dip it in the water and just kind of pinch the bristles together. Did it get it a little bit more fine? There you go. And for our eyes, like here, I'm going to use the tip of my paintbrush that doesn't have the bristles, because that creates a really nice circle. And if you want to try it on your paper towel before you try it on your rock, you can. It just like that, just like a little dot like that. So one little dot, two little dot, and then we need our smile. So I will be using the bristles for that. Hey, you cute little watermelon. All right, so we need some seeds. I think I'll make the seeds purple. But first, I think I want to outline our watermelon with black paint, just so it pops a little bit more. It really sets it apart from the blue background. So I see that we have a lot of really great suggestions for more summertime rock painting. So I'm curious who out there has this kit and is painting with me today. So if you want, go ahead and let Georgiana know if you are following along and creating with us today. And if you are, I would love to see the rocks that you paint. And you can have an adult or older friend take a picture of them, of your rocks, and put them up on our social media page, Creativity for Kids. Yeah. Cat. All right, Georgiana, do we have any friends out there who are participating with us?
It looks like Presley and Luke.
Yeah.
And Tina is loving the watermelon.
Oh, yay. Yay, yay, yay. Good. All right, we need little seeds. So I'm going to use the purple and just do little purple seeds in our watermelon. And that will give it a little bit more interest too. Just like strawberries have seeds. And once you add the seeds to a strawberry, it looks much more like a strawberry. Sometimes strawberries, when you paint strawberries, it just looks like kind of like a heart. All right, Mr. Watermelon, I'm gonna call you finished. Yay! Hello, super sweet little summer watermelon. All right, I'm gonna put this aside so it can dry a little bit, because once it is dry, we can use our glow-in-the-dark paint. Like, we actually have green glow-in-the-dark that would be perfect for the rind of our watermelon. And then we can add little seeds with one of the glow-in-the-dark colors. So the seeds and the rind will glow in the dark. All right. Now I did see a honeybee, a butterfly, apples, cupcakes. I would like to do, let's see. I'm gonna do our little lightning bug, but I'm going to prepare one of these other ones. Oh, I would like to do one of these other ones. Maybe we do, oh, and there's more. A strawberry, a sun.
I was gonna suggest a baseball, so.
Baseball too. Well, this one's really round. It would be a perfect baseball.
Yeah.
But maybe we do just, how about a cupcake? Because a summer cupcake would be really interesting. I don't know if I've ever done a summer cupcake. And maybe, what should this one be? The orca is really cool, but I don't know if I can pull it off. Maybe we do a butterfly on this one. Ooh, a butterfly on a black background. That's like a nighttime butterfly. Maybe that's a moth. I don't know. All right. So many ideas, so little time. Okay. I also want to mention, if you are done painting and you rinse off your brush in the water, you're gonna not want to keep your brush sitting in the water with the tip down, because that hurts the bristles and we don't want to hurt our bristles. So when you're done washing out your brush, take it out of the water and just set it down on your table. That's just a little art teacher coming out in me. Okay, so we need to make our cute little lightning bug. I'm gonna use the yellow and kind of just draw out the lightning bug with the yellow, and then I'll go over it with the black to add detail. So just going from memory, a lightning bug has a larger area in the rear that lights up like that. Yeah. And then I know it has a head. Look at that. I'm just making a round head. This is kind of a made up lightning bug because I didn't look up what a lightning bug actually looks like. I know it has wings, but it also has another part of its body. So I'm just going to attach the head to the part that lights up with a line like that. So it's kind of like a light bulb right now. But they fly, so we got to add wings. Here's a wing. And here's a wing. So that's our lightning bug so far. And then we're going to do a little antenna and a little antenna. Oh, and probably little feet. So when it lands wherever lightning bugs land, it can stand up. Oh, and probably little arms too. So it could pick up a drop of dew and drink it like water. There we go. That is our lightning bug. And I think it's really quite adorable. But let's fill in those spaces with other colors of paint. So the wings I'm going to make blue because that just makes sense to me. Although they're probably like clear, like transparent. We're making them blue. And that's one thing about art. You can do whatever you want. You can use your imagination and make whatever it is that you're making, whatever color you want, because it's your piece of art. And I love that. So I'm just using the really tippy tip of our fine tip paintbrush to fill in those spaces. And then I'll use the black. Also, if you have really fine details and you don't trust yourself with a brush, you can always use a permanent marker and add in any details that you want. Especially for super duper small rocks like this. So like, I don't know if I trust myself making a face on this little guy, but I can try. So here we go. One little eye. Boop. I don't know if I'll be able to put eyelashes on it, but the eye worked. And so a baby little smile. Whoop. Oh, I went a little bit far on that. That's okay. He's sticking his tongue out. It's fine. All right. And then I'm going to give it motion lines, like its wings are flying. Wee, motion lines. You know, like in the comics. Yay. Oh, and then of course, if I'm doing that, I got to make it look like his little behind is blinking. So I'm going to make blinky lines coming off the yellow part of his bum. I'm blinking. Fun. Okay, so we'll let that dry. Put it over here. And then when it's all dry, I'm going to add the glow in the dark paint. Cool. All right. What did we say we're going to do on this one? A butterfly. Okay, so right now it looks like a potato that's been painted black. Right, Georgiana? I think
That
so.
is what we decided.
That's what we decided. Looks a lot like a potato. So it also kind of has that butterfly wing look though. So it could be like this. And I could put the body right here and then the wing like that. All right, so my imagination, this is going to be a wonderful butterfly. Now, since I did use black and I do want my paints to pop off of the black, I'm going to use white. So I'm going to do the full butterfly in white first, and then I'll paint over the white with the colors of the paint. So again, so the paint really is able to be seen. So here's our butterfly. And we're just using simple shapes. So we have a circle and something like a teardrop for its body, a circle for the head and a teardrop for its body. And then the wing, it's going to be kind of like another teardrop. So way up here. That's one. And then I'm kind of going to overlap it and go all the way down here as two. Yay, fun. And I don't need to do detail right now, so I'm just going to use my broader brush and fill all that in with white. And if you want to have a little bit of black peeking through, that's kind of cool. So it'll have a little bit more of an artsy effect, I would say, because some of that black will be shining, or not shining through, but kind of peeking through. And I don't know about you, but I kind of love when artists make that like sketchy look so it looks like fresh and exciting. You can see all the brush strokes or the pencil marks. I really like that. So this is what I'm talking about. I left a little bit of black towards the ends. And I think that there is actually a butterfly out there that's blue with black on it. So I'm going to paint this like purpley blue once the white dries. And then that black is going to look really striking towards the tips of the tail or of the wings. All right, so we'll put that one aside too. All right, so we said next is a summer cupcake. A summer cupcake might have a sunshine or something of that nature on it, like as a decoration, or maybe it's on the little cupcake paper. But I already see the cupcake in this rock. So I'm curious if anyone else sees the cupcake that I see. So I'm going to go ahead and draw it out. And if you also saw the cupcake like I'm seeing the cupcake, just go ahead and let Georgiana know and she can let me know. Cool. All right, let's do it. So pink. Gonna make the cupcake paper first. The cupcake paper is kind of like a square, but pinched at the bottom. Like this. You know, like when you make cupcakes at home, there's a cupcake pan. And it kind of looks like this from the side. Kind of like a boat. And then there's the cupcake on it. But my cupcake is going to have a bunch of frosting on it because what's a cupcake without a giant amount of frosting, right? Not as good. So for the frosting, I'm going to just kind of make these like rounded areas that represent the frosting. And I'll hold it up to you. Here you go. Is this the cupcake you guys saw too? Because this is the cupcake that I saw. And it worked out perfect on this cute little adorable little rock. So now that we drew out our design with our paintbrush, or maybe you used a pencil or a pen, now it's time to fill it in. So I'm going to go ahead and keep the bottom part, the cupcake paper, pink. Oh, right, I don't need to use the detailed brush right now because I'm painting in a large area.
Well, I want to know if we have anybody with a summer birthday.
Oh, do we have anyone with a summer birthday?
We can make a cupcake for you.
Oh, I love that idea, Georgiana. You are so smart. Well, a fun fact, Georgiana and I both have the same birthday, but our birthday is not in the summer. Our birthday is in the autumn.
Well, Meredith, if it was your birthday, what flavor cupcake would you want?
I would definitely want birthday cake flavored. Yeah, because it has like the confetti and the like little colorful stuff in the cake. So I kind of love that.
Colorful and fun, just like you.
Oh, thank you. Well, what about you? What kind of cake would you want? Cupcake would you want?
I am a chocolate girl through and through.
Ooh,
I love chocolate.
yum. Who doesn't love the chocolate?
But I think I would do peanut butter frosting.
Ooh,
Because that's the best combination.
decadent. Yes, I could see that being really good. I actually don't know if I've ever had peanut butter flavored frosting, but I have seen it on many of the cooking shows. Yum, yum, yum.
Sandy wants to know why we didn't choose pumpkin spice.
Oh,
That's right around her birthday.
It is actually really close to our birthday. Our birthday is November 1st, which is the day after Halloween. But why I think that would be for another class is because today we are focusing on summer. So this could be like a strawberry. I think strawberry would be a good summer flavor for a cupcake. Does anyone else out there want to share their birthday? When's your birthday?
Presley said that she would have birthday cake flavored also.
Yeah. Yum, yum, yum. All right, here's our purple frosting and our pink cupcake paper. And like I said, I wanted to put a sunshine on this to represent a summer cupcake. Ooh, purple frosting. I wonder what flavor that would be. What flavor is purple frosting, friends? Is it grape? I don't know if I'd like grape.
I'd say raspberry.
Oh yeah, that's
Sometimes that
way
comes out
better.
a little purple.
Yeah, that's way better than grape. I like grape jelly, but for frosting, I don't know about that. All right, so I'm going to let that dry a little before I put the sunshine on it. And let's go back to our butterfly. Are you dry yet? Yeah, it's almost dry. But while we wait for that to totally dry, let's do one more. And what did I say? I think, oh, I see the strawberry, but you know, I don't think this shape of rock really speaks to a strawberry. The baseball, we could definitely do that one. All right, let's see, a baseball. It's like got this stitches. There's like stitches on it, and it's like doot, 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 doot. I think that's how it goes. Let's draw it out a little bit. Sometimes I need a little help remembering what the baseball or like what the thing looks like. So I'll go online and I'll look, and then it's a little bit easier to create. So oh, can you tell what that looks like, Jordana?
I'm seeing a baseball.
Something? Okay, well, we don't have red, but we do have blue and pink and black. So what color stitches would you want on your baseball?
Well, I'm going to throw a curveball because a softball, the background is yellow with the white.
Oh, that would be super cool. Should we do a softball then?
Then
Yeah.
the whole thing can glow.
Yeah. Okay, see, that's
Sorry, the curveball.
that's creative teamwork right there. Gonna just paint it all yellow like a softball. Yay. Thinking, Georgiana.
That's what I'm here for.
It's awesome that you're here. It's awesome that all of you are here too. We all have such great ideas. Again, if you are painting along with me or have painted rocks in the past or plan to be painting rocks, we would love to see what you're painting. So you're welcome to post your pictures of your rocks up on our social media page. Okay, we're gonna do 2 coats. So we'll let that one dry first. I'm gonna jump over here, put our blue on. I'm gonna do a blue and purple. So this is, I don't know, I've never done this technique before, but it's kind of combining both the blue and the purple. So I'm gonna use this brush first. I'm gonna put a blob of purple right here in the center of the wings. Now I'm going to get blue on the tip of my brush. Now I'm just going to pull the purple down with the blue and see if that creates, oh yeah, blended really nicely. So it's creating this really cool purpley blue. I love it. That's fun. So this is just another way that you can play with your paint colors and create something totally unique to your creation. And that was easy pulling the paint down like that. So I'm going to turn my rock. And although it's upside down to me, I'm going to pull it like that again. Just pull it down. Some of that blue in there. Cover up most of that white. There we go. It's kind of like an ombre effect. This is neat. A little more blue. Guys, this is cool. I love it. So, and then we're going to make our body green or yellowy green. Oh, I actually still have some green over here. Let's see if it's still wet enough to use. All right. Will it gather? Ooh, it's kind of getting dry. Let's see. Will it work? Not really. All right, so we'll just add some more yellow to it and mix it in and see if that brings some of that green out. Kind of yellowy, but you know what? I am going to put green glow in the dark on it anyway. So it'll be cool. There you go. Fun little butterfly. Nighttime butterfly. So now if you wanted to go back in and add a little bit of detail with the black, I think that would look really cool. So we'll just add a little bit of detail. So what's on the wings of butterflies? Sometimes it kind of goes like this. Just simple little lines that kind of create the idea of, I don't know, of veins and wings. Lovely. And of course, we need a smiley face. Yep, because everything that we're painting is rather happy. I don't know about you guys, but I think that's fun. Yeah. Okay, that's our very fun nighttime butterfly. You stay there and dry. We'll do one more coat of yellow on our softball. Oops. What? It could also be a tennis ball at this point. Oh, I still need the yellow because I'm gonna add a sunshine to our sunny little cupcake, our summertime birthday cupcake.
So we have 2 August birthdays,
Aw.
an October birthday,
Ooh.
and a December birthday.
Wow, okay. All towards the later part of the year.
Yeah. But our 2 August ones are coming right up.
Yeah, heck yeah. Oh my gosh, I can't believe August is already almost here. Well, I don't know if I've thanked everybody for being here, but I am so happy you're here creating with me. I really enjoy painting rocks and getting to collaborate with all of my friends out there. You all have such great ideas, things that I wouldn't even think about, like a summertime cupcake. Okay, here's our sunshine. This is the decoration on our cupcake paper. And of course, we're gonna put a smiley face on the cupcake too. All right, smiley face. So using the tip of my brush, one little eye, 2 little eye, and then we need to make our mouth. Kind of like a, there you go. Happy little cupcake. You can join all the happy people over here. Oh, you want to be in between them? Okay, you can. All right. Now we just need to put little white stitches on our softball. Now, while I'm doing this and while I'm painting all these different rocks, the ones that I've painted already, they've all been drying for a nice amount of time. So before the end of class, I will be able to add some glow in the dark paint, and we can turn off the lights and see if it glows. So this is actually a little bit hard to see, but it's there. I'll hold it up to the camera. Yay! That's our softball. Okay. Rinsey, rinse, rinse, rinse. Close up all our paints. Put that to the side. We'll open up our glow in the dark paints. Oh, and just like I mentioned to you all, we don't want to leave our paintbrush in the water. Oops. Put this to the side. Now let's do our watermelon first. When you're using the glow in the dark paint, what I like to do is just tap the tip of it on your paper towel and just squeeze it to see how fast or slow it comes out. So when you tap the tip, that's actually bringing the paint to the tip. And these tips are kind of like fine tip. So I added the paint and you can see it's kind of just like one strip. So if you want to, you could always use your paintbrush and kind of spread it around a little bit. Cover more surface area with it, with the paint. Ta-da. Spreading our glow in the dark paint is super duper fun. All right, so we've got a little bit of green on there. We'll put the top back on. And I'm going to use the pink and add more little, oh no, you know what? I'm going to use the blue. I'm going to use the blue over top of where I painted the purple seeds. So why I'm doing that is because I don't have purple paint, but I didn't want it to be the same color as the actual watermelon itself. And how this paint works, this glow-in-the-dark paint, it charges with light. So just by me holding the rock and the paint up to the light, it's charging, and it's kind of like holding on to all of the energy of the light. So when the light is turned off, it will glow. So we have our happy little watermelon. Let's do our adorable little lightning bug, or as someone called it, a firefly. You can also use the tip of the paint to kind of spread the glow-in-the-dark paint around. So I'm gonna add the glowing lines with the paint. And I think we need glowing lines over here too. We're just gonna make glowing lines all around here because it's fun to see it glow. Love this paint because it's super easy to use and to draw with like that. So we'll put this guy aside. And, ooh, and our butterfly. So we'll do green for the body. I'm doing like a zigzag, and then maybe just his cheek. I'll do the antenna. Whoop, whoop. And then I think I'll use the blue and go around the outline of our butterfly wings. And of course, you can do much, much more than what I'm doing. But this is just an example to show you guys what it looks like. Oh, I love it. And our cupcake, maybe I'll just do, I will do the sunshine. Oh, no, you know what I'll do? I'll make it look like there's little sprinkles on our cupcake with this orange. Yeah, cute. Oh, you're gonna be so sweet. All right, guys, we're charging up our paint right now. And Georgiana is gonna help me, super duper help me by turning off the lights. Let's see how I can hold these. I might have to like balance them. Oh, this is how I can hold them. Oh, the lights are getting shut off. The lights are getting shut off. Oh, I can already start seeing them glow. Yeah, and look at how cool they are glowing like that. Oh, that is so neat. Okay, and you can see how much these glow just on their own. So I hope that you all are able to attain this kit and try this glow in the dark paint out yourselves, because really it looks really cool on the camera, but even in person it looks even cooler. So all right, Georgiana, thank you. All right, cool. And that's our time. We only have about 5 minutes left. So as I mentioned, I hope you guys enjoyed our class, and I hope you are able to go out and get this kit and try it yourselves. As mentioned earlier, once all your rocks are all dry, use the stickers that you're given to put on the back of your rock, just like that. Go ahead and hide it out in nature, or at the playground, at the library, or in your garden for someone else to find. And then you can check out our social media site to see your rock or rocks that other people have found. So thank you so much for joining me. And I look forward to seeing your rocks and to crafting with you the next time. Thank you, Michaels, for having us. And thank you, friends, for being here. Have a great day. Bye-bye.